Hello everyone, this is Intro to DeFi, and in this video we're gonna talk about the Tomb Finance as you voted for it. And after that we're gonna talk about Aquarius Finance. So what is Tomb Finance? It's basically a Seigniorage protocol, the algorithmic stablecoin, and the Tomb's price supposed to be pegged to the 1 FTM. It's not currently, but they're working on it. The platform is working on it too. So how do they achieve the peg? Basically, in a simplest way, when Tomb's price go high, they print more Tomb. When Tomb's price go down, they burn more Tomb. This is the simplest way to explain it, but there are two more tokens in this protocol, so you can get advantage of these protocol via T-share and T-bonds. So what are they? Let's go to the PowerPoint to explore it more. So one Tomb supposed to be pegged to the 1 FTM, but that's not always the case. One Tomb can be lower than 1 FTM and one Tomb can be higher than 1 FTM. As you've seen in the website, one Tomb is currently 16 FTM. So what happens when those occur? When Tomb's price is lower than 1 FTM, you get a chance to buy T-bond with your Tombs. You burn your Tombs to buy T-bond, and when the peg achieves, when the protocol stabilizes or Tomb's price go higher than 1 FTM, you get basically more Tombs, even more Tombs than you burned. And when Tomb's price is higher, they want to print more to stabilize the peg, and there's expansion in the supply. And where do these Tombs go to? To T shareholders. So when the price is lower than 1 FTM, you get T-bonds to take advantage of the protocol. And when the Tomb's price is higher than 1 FTM, you get T-shares and you get more Tombs when the expansion happens. So let's dive deeper. So when the Tomb's price is higher than 1 FTM, the peg is achieved through expanding supply. So basically they print more Tombs to be distributed to the T shareholders. If you are holding T share, every expansion you get more Tombs if the Tombs price is higher than FTM, and it happens every 6 hours. So every 6 hours, if you're a T shareholder and if the Tombs price is higher than FTM, you get the newly minted Tomb in your wallet. So the other token is T-bond. When the price of Tomb is lower than 1 FTM, the protocol wants you to burn your Tombs for T-bond, as it wants to reduce supply. And when the price of Tomb is more than 1 FTM, again, you get basically more Tombs. So why don't we just, like, when Tomb's price is 0.8, why don't we just buy Tomb and wait for it to be pegged to the 1 FTM again? Because when you buy T-bonds, and if the peg happens again, you sell your T-bonds for more than 1 Tomb. You buy T-bond by burning 1 Tomb, but the amount of Tomb you get will be calculated with this formula. The coefficient is 0.7. So let's say you bought T-bond when Tomb's price is 0.8 FTM and Tomb is now 1.2 FTM. You put this 1.2 to the TWAP price, and you get 1.14 Tomb. So instead of buying just 1 Tomb, you get 1.14 Tomb. You can think of it like a bond of the governments or bonds of the central banks. And after you sell your TOMS 2 for 1.2 FTM, you get 1.2 times 1.14 TOMS profit. So you basically buy T-bond if you trust the peg will be achieved, and if it happens, you profit more than just buying TOM. So that's the T-bond token's purpose. So let's go back to the TOM Finance's website, how you can interact with the protocol. So as I said before, there are 3 tokens, and you can go to the symmetry to earn T-share by staking LP tokens. In this pool, let's view it. You just put your TOM FTM liquidity to SpookySwap and stake the LP tokens here by approving it first. Then you click the plus and you earn TOMS T-shares. With that, you can claim here, and the APR is around 3k%. Daily APR is 8%, and TVL is here around 2.5 million. And the T-share FTMLP, the logic is the same. You put T-share FTMLP into the SpookySwap, then you deposit them here to earn T-shares. And what can you do with the T-share? You go to Masonry, you stake your T-shares here, and when the TOMS price is higher than the FTM price, there will be an expansion of the supply, and the TOMS will be distributed to the T-share stakers. So if you have T-share and you think that the expansion is good for you, you can stake here to earn more TOM. And lastly, there's PIT, where you can interact with T-bond token. The TOM is currently overpegged, so you cannot purchase T-bond, but if it was underpeg, you can purchase T-bond here, and like after you bought it somehow achieved the peg again, you can redeem your TOMS by pressing redeem here. So lastly, there you can visit the documentation here. Their documentation is not perfect, but it's not bad either. It's good, and the developers of TOM Finance seems like cool guys. I talked to them and I liked the talk we did, but I need to add something. Honestly, in my point of view, algorithmic stable coins with rebasement models will not work in the long run, and there's not a single model that works to this day more than 80 days. Maybe I'm wrong, but there's not a single model that works like this forever. So it will, in my point of view, it will be down at some point. I don't know what that some point, but it will be down. So I'm very skeptical to interacting with TOM Finance. Although if you know how to play the Seigniorage game, you can earn so much money. Also, don't forget that if there's a chance that you can earn so much money, you can also lose so much money. But for now, this is it. And I repeat myself, I still don't think this rebasement model will work in the long run. So do your own research about it. Play with the money you don't want to lose, as there are opportunities, there are risks. Don't forget that. And TOM Finance is it. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video and see you in the next video. The next video will be about Aquarius Finance. So see you there. Goodbye.